And God told me, look, I put you to do something, you better do it. So I have to accept, I'm going to do this no matter what. I'm going to do this without fear. I operate in the spirit of courage because God got me. I'm going to do this for as long as I was about to do it. And when I'm done doing it, so be it. I am not afraid to die because I am too busy living. I want you to say this. I am not afraid to die because I'm too busy living. And you got to have power. Look, there is power when you're not afraid of death, because what other thing can they threaten you with when you are for life? Some of you like, I'm pro-life, but you're living in fear. How can you be pro-life living in fear? If you want to be pro-life, live in courage. If you want to be pro-life, be on the side of what brings life. That's revealing your gift. If you are pro-life, you have to give birth to the baby of your calling. Look, you are pregnant and you're like, man, I don't know why I feel so, I'm having all of these different cravings. There's something my soul craves, because you are pregnant. You're like, I don't know why I'm having those little menstrual pain, because you are pregnant. And somebody says, I'm a guy, bro. How can I be pregnant? You're pregnant too, bro. You're pregnant with an idea. You're pregnant with a gift. You're like, how can I be pregnant? No, you pregnant too. Your womb is causing you wounds because you're not releasing what's in your womb. And more than 9 months has been there. Some of you has been there for 9 years, almost a decade. And you're like, yo, I feel like I got some menstrual pain. I can't even. You gotta push. You gotta push the baby out. Let's say this. You gotta release the baby out. You gotta push. You gotta push your calling out. You gotta push your dream out. You gotta push your purpose out. And I'm pushing, baby. I'm pushing. You gotta push. And look, you gotta. I'm coming. Like I'm here. I'm knocking at the door. You gotta push. You're like, but it's hard. You gotta push. You're like, man, but I don't know. I'm gonna have a miscarriage. Don't worry about it. God got you. You're like, but what if I gotta open up? No, I just wanted you to keep pushing. You're like, do I need to go to the hospital to push? No, push right at your house. You're like, what do I need to push? You just need to squat, baby. You're like, man, do I need to? Look, you might need to call a doula. You might need to call somebody to support you, somebody to hold your hand, somebody to guide you, somebody to pray with you, somebody to burn incense, somebody to sing some praise. But you, by all means, push your goal. You might need to surround yourself with your tribe, but push. Have that bait. You're like, man, should I abort my gift? No, baby, we pro-life when it comes to our gift. When it comes to my gift, I don't know about you. When it comes to what God put in me to reveal, I am not aborting my gift. Comment that in the chat. I am not aborting my gift. This is not mission abort. I don't care if I have to do it through sweat. I don't have to do it through blood. I am having this baby called my gift. I don't care if I have to die in the process, but my gift will come. I am pro-life, baby. I am pro the life of my gift. I will have this baby. My gift I will reveal my gift. I will birth this gift into the world. I will push past the pain of the labor that it takes for me to formulate this. I will eat healthily in the process. I will take care of my body in the process. I will give birth to my gift no matter what. Can't nothing hold back the baby that got. Look, you don't know what deliverance your baby's bringing. So don't abort your baby like your baby ain't nothing. Just because you don't see a face, God knows the face of your baby. You're like, I can't see the face of my gift. I can't see this. Sometimes it's not just in you as a gift. Sometimes that baby in you is that gift. And you're like, man, God, please send me a miracle. And he put it in your belly. And I'm going literal now. And you like, yo, I don't know about that pro-life thing. But God is like, yo, that baby gonna give you life. That son's gonna bring life into that's generational curse breaker that you thinking of getting rid of. You need to reveal it. So I'm not just talking about the gift that God put in you and you good at that. I'm talking about the gift of giving birth, an actual birth. There's some of you with someone in you that God has got it through some pain. And you look at the future, you're like, there's some other pain on that side. I got to deal with the baby mama. I got to deal with the baby daddy. I got to deal with the in-laws. But God, man, I put a gift in you. You better reveal that, child. I'm telling you, we're not just talking about gifts. Sometimes we talk about your very own kid. And you thinking just about yourself. I don't know who I don't know how this message came, but this message is for somebody. You thinking just about yourself, but I put a seed inside of you, and God put that seed for a reason. And you think I don't know how I'm gonna feed them. Man, they're probably gonna be better. No, God is like you're gonna be like, man, they're gonna be better not coming to this world. The God is like, no, the world is gonna be better by them coming to it. So get out of the way of what I was trying to do. Look, I called them before you saw them. I called them before you even know what gender they were. I knew what they came here to do. Let them do what I brought them here to do. Don't get rid of my baby. God's like, don't get rid of my son. Don't get rid of my daughter. What you doing? That's my kid. That's not your kid. That's God's soul, baby. You want to get rid of God's soul? Do you want that blood on your hands? And when I'm telling you, not just with the physical baby that you got, but the baby that got, do you want the blood in your hands? When God's like, yo, what did you do with what I gave you? Well, God, I took the gift that you gave me. I went to my backyard and I buried it because I was afraid that they would stone me if I showed them. God's like, what? You was afraid you'd get stoned if you didn't show them? Isn't that what I built you for? Didn't I built you for that? Didn't you know that those stones they will throw stones at you and you'll use them as a path to walk on? They will have weapons, but they won't prosper. You hear me? You got to walk with this conviction that, look, demons don't like power. So you better stay in your power, because the moment your weakness, that's when they want to come in. So you think your power is in your money. Your power is in the way you walk as a spirit. That's what your power is in. So now all of a sudden you got angels in covering you. You got a covering. Somebody says, what is it called? They say, this person got an anointing. Anointing, baby. And you want to walk in that power. Don't let the devil rob you of your power. Don't let the media get in, infiltrate your mind. Look, I don't know how I'm going to give birth to this baby. And I'm talking about two babies here. I don't know how I'm going to take care of this baby. I don't know how I'm going to protect this baby. I don't know how what environment is going to help me bring this baby. But what I know is God will provide. And I trust that God would not put something in me that I couldn't take care of. I trust that God would not put something in me that I couldn't. And once you go with that faith, you get out there and you walk with a different type of energy. You get out there, you speak with a different type of conviction. You get out there and you really yourself now. And God is like, yeah, I knew it. On the other side of you being courageous, on the other side of you doing something with your calling, you're going to meet yourself. You're like, man, I thought that's who I was, but I didn't know that I was this. You guys like, yep, you was always that. I just needed to kind of, you're like, man, I didn't know that was me. I didn't know I had that power. I didn't know I can walk into rooms and get everybody to attention. I didn't know I can speak for a minute and get people to say, man, because of that 1 minute that I heard, it got me going. I didn't know I had this power, this anointing. I didn't know I can manifest things by speaking them. I didn't know that I can say something. I could ask God for something and he'll give it to me the next day, that because I align myself in a way where that thing can happen. I didn't know that was available. I didn't know that people can quote what I said. I didn't know that God would use me as from a mute boy who was like literally you would call retarded early on to be a brilliant young man as I am today who can speak. I didn't know that. Somebody says, am I pregnant? I'm pregnant, baby. I'm pregnant with so many gifts, with so many ideas. I'm pregnant with so much inventions. I'm pregnant with words that will enlighten people's souls. I'm pregnant with some ideas that I'm not even going to be the one to bring them out. I'm pregnant with some ideas about the plant and people, and they're going to bring that thing out, and they're going to be like, yo, I remember when I listened to the holistic motivator, something happened. I'm pregnant with children I'm not going to give birth to. That's how pregnant I am, baby. So guess what? I am both the mother and the father. And I'm letting both the masculine and feminine energy works to reveal what God put inside of me. Because this ain't about me. It ain't about Ed. As much as I speak with power and conviction about what God is doing through me and with me, this is all praise to God. All praise to the Most High. All praise to Yahweh. All praise to the God of Abraham, the God of Jacob, the God of Elijah. All praise to the Most High. And I give it to God because that's what, to God be the glory. And it's only with God that I'm able to do what I do. And I'm going to keep doing it till the day I change forms. That's my message. And I'm sticking to it, baby. It's the holistic motivator, motivating the plants, the trees, and the neighbors, and people all around the world. This is Ed Talks Daily. If you want to listen to this every single day, I got a podcast. It's called Ed Talks Daily, Holistic Lifestyle and Motivation. And you go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, I said that, Google Podcasts, and you'll be able to subscribe to the podcast. But